Why does a silent room feel heavier than a loaded gun? You have been programmed to believe that volume equals power. You have been told that the squeaky will get the grease. You have been conditioned to speak your truth, to be loud, to take up space. But deep down in your reptilian brain, in the ancient software that kept your ancestors alive in the tall grass, you know the reality. Thunder is just noise. Lightning does the work, and lightning makes no sound until it strikes. We are here to deconstruct the physics of silence. We are going to turn you into the scariest person in the room. Let us look at the biological hardware. Let us strip away the social niceties and look at the circuitry. We must analyze the thermodynamics of human interaction. You are in a room. There is a man in the center. He is loud. He is screaming. His face is a map of chaotic rage. His veins are bulging against the skin of his neck like trapped worms. He is taking up all the oxygen in the space. He is throwing words like grenades. Everyone is looking at him. Everyone is shrinking away. They are terrified of the noise, or so they think. But you are not looking at him. Your eyes drift to the corner of the room, to the person sitting in the shadows, the one who is not moved, the one who has not spoken, the one who is sipping their drink with a steady hand. Their eyes are not blinking. They are watching the screaming man, but not with fear. They are watching him with the cold detachment of a scientist observing a rat in a maze. And suddenly, you realize something terrifying. The screaming man is not the threat. The screaming man is the prey. The person in the corner is the predator. When a human being screams, when they are aggressive, when they are loud, they are in a state of sympathetic nervous system activation. Their amygdala has hijacked the system. They are flooding with cortisol. They are flooding with adrenaline. They are in fight or flight mode. This is not a position of power. This is a position of system failure. It is a leak. They are leaking energy. They are leaking information. They are broadcasting their emotional state on an open frequency for everyone to hear. They are burning glucose at an unsustainable rate. They are telling you exactly what hurts them. They are telling you exactly what they fear. They are vomiting their internal chaos into the external world. This is entropy. This is disorder. Now look at the silent operator, the person who observes without speaking. Biologically, this is a state of high-level regulation. The prefrontal cortex is online. The executive function is fully operational. They are not reacting. They are processing. This is called top-down processing. They are overriding the primitive urge to mirror the aggression. Most humans rely on mirror neurons. When someone yells at you, your mirror neurons fire. You feel the urge to yell back. This is automatic. This is the behavior of the herd. But the silent operator breaks the circuit. In the wild, the apex predator does not scream before it attacks. The lion does not roar when it is stalking. The shark does not splash. Silence is the signature of the hunter. Noise is the signature of the victim. Noise is a distress signal. The monkey screams to alert the tribe that it is afraid. The loud person in the boardroom. The loud person in the relationship. They are the screaming monkey. They are signaling their insecurity. They are begging for validation. They are begging for someone to regulate their emotions because they cannot do it themselves. This is an external locus of control. If you are the quiet one, you are not awkward. You are not shy. You are not broken. You are a high-fidelity sensor in a world of static. You are running a superior algorithm. While they are spending their bandwidth on output, you are dedicating 100% of your RAM to input. You are gathering data. You are analyzing micro-expressions. You are noting contradictions. You are building a profile. This is why you terrify them, because they cannot read you. The human brain is a prediction machine. It relies on the anterior cingulate cortex to predict social patterns. When someone yells, the brain predicts you will yell back, or you will cower. But when you do nothing, when you offer zero signal, you create a prediction error in their brain. Their software crashes. They do not know if you are a friend. They do not know if you are a foe. They do not know if you are about to laugh, or if you are about to destroy them. That ambiguity creates cortisol in their system. Your silence creates a chemical weapon inside their own skull. You are not passive. You are conducting psychological warfare. But you have a problem. You live in a world that worships the noise. We live in the age of the extrovert ideal. Society tells you that silence is a defect. Teachers told you to participate more. Bosses tell you to speak up. Partners ask you what is wrong. And so you begin to doubt the hardware. You begin to force the noise. You try to play their game. You enter the arena of the loud. This is the trap. This is where you lose your sovereignty. The antagonist in this story is the narcissist, the energy vampire, the chaos agent. These entities feed on reaction. They are addicted to the biochemical spike of drama. They are addicted to the dopamine hit of control. They need you to scream back. They need you to defend yourself. They need you to explain. Because when you explain, you acknowledge their power over you. You enter their frame of reality. Friedrich Nietzsche spoke of the abyss. He said if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. But he also warned, he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. When you scream at the screamer, you become the monster. You lower your vibration to match theirs. You degrade your hardware. You burn out your adrenals. You engage in a battle of attrition that you cannot win. Because they have more practice at being chaotic than you do, they will drag you down to the mud, and they will beat you with experience. Think of the cost. Think of the nights you spent replaying arguments in your head. Think of the perfect thing you should have said. This is your default mode network looping on a corrupted file. This is wasted life. This is entropy. You are decaying. You are letting them rent space in your mind for free. You are giving them your most precious resource, your attention. The loud person uses words as a bludgeon. They use volume as a shield to hide their incompetence. They use anger to mask their fear. And they want you to join them in the pit. They want you to lose control. Because if you lose control, they can point at you and say, "Look, he is crazy. She is unstable." They provoke the reaction. Then they blame you for reacting. This is the architecture of gaslighting. This is the mechanism of control. Silence is the only key that locks the door from the inside. Silence is the firewall. If you do not upload your data, they cannot hack your system. Robert Greene wrote in the 48 Laws of Power, Law number 4, always say less than necessary. He knew the truth. The more you say, the more common you appear, the more likely you are to say something foolish. Power is in the reserve. Power is in the void. You must pivot. You must awaken to the utility of the void. You are not being polite by engaging. You are being weak. You are seeking permission to exist. You explain yourself because you feel guilty for occupying space. You argue because you need them to agree with you to feel safe. Stop it. Cut the wire. The scariest person is not the one who can inflict pain. The scariest person is the one who cannot be hurt, the one who cannot be moved, the one who requires nothing. When you go silent, you are signaling that their opinion has zero value to you. You are signaling that their chaos cannot penetrate your hull. You are becoming the unmoved mover. Imagine a rock in the middle of a rushing river. The water screams. The water crashes. The water foams. The rock does nothing. The rock does not argue with the water. The rock does not try to be louder than the water. The rock simply is. And eventually, the water must flow around the rock. You must become the rock. You must realize that your silence is not an absence of action. It is the ultimate action. It is a withdrawal of consent. It is a starvation sanction. You are cutting off the supply lines. The narcissist needs your reaction like an addict needs a hit. When you go silent, you induce withdrawal symptoms in your enemy. They will panic. They will scream louder. They will try to bait you. They will escalate. This is called an extinction burst. It is the last desperate attempt of the dying parasite to find a vein. Do not flinch. Do not speak. Watch them unravel. Watch them expose themselves. While you sit in the watchtower, untouchable, sovereign, complete. We need a system. We do not rely on willpower. Willpower is a finite resource. We rely on architecture. We rely on muscle memory. Here are the 5 protocols to harness the power of silence. Apply them with surgical precision. Protocol 1. The optical siege. This is for the loud aggressor, the bully, the screamer. When they begin to yell, when they try to intimidate you, do not look down. Do not look away. Looking down is submission. Looking away is avoidance. You will do neither. Lock your eyes onto theirs. Focus on one eye, the left eye. Imagine you are looking through the back of their skull. Keep your face completely relaxed. No frowning, no smiling, deadpan, the Botox face, and say absolutely nothing. Maintain this for seconds longer than feels comfortable. This triggers a primal dominance alarm in their brain. In the animal kingdom, prolonged eye contact without submission means an attack is imminent. Their amygdala will scream danger. They will feel exposed. They will feel like you can see their secrets. They will stutter. They will look away. They will lower their voice. You have hacked their nervous system without speaking a word. You have besieged their fortress with your eyes. You have become the predator, and they have realized they are the prey. Protocol 2. The 4-second void. This is for negotiations, for arguments, for high-stakes conversations. When someone asks you a question or makes a demand, do not answer immediately. Most people answer within 0.5 seconds. They are terrified of the silence. They rush to fill the gap. You will embrace the gap. Wait for seconds. Count them in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then answer, or do not answer at all. During those 4 seconds, the other person's brain goes into overdrive. Did I offend him? Does he know something I do not? Is he judging me? Is my offer too low? They will often start talking again to fill the silence. They will bid against themselves. They will reveal their hand. They will offer concessions. The 4-second void is a vacuum. It sucks the truth out of them. Use the latency. Use the lag. Be the glitch in their matrix. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. Let them negotiate with their own anxiety. Protocol 3. The Obsidian wall. This is an evolution of the grey rock method. This is for the toxic family member, the co-worker you cannot escape, the energy vampire. They want drama. They want to hook you into their narrative. You will give them dust. You become a wall of obsidian. Black, cold, reflective, impenetrable. When they tell you a chaotic story, you say, I see. When they try to provoke you, you say, okay. You offer no emotional hook. You offer no Velcro for their drama to stick to. You strip your voice of all modulation. You kill the music in your tone. You become a robot. A predator does not play with food that creates no movement. If the prey plays dead, the predator loses interest. Make yourself uninteresting. Hide your brilliance. Hide your joy. Keep those for the worthy. For the enemy, become a statue. Do not explain your silence. Do not apologize for your silence. Simply exist. that their waves crash against you and dissipate. Protocol 4. The black box algorithm. This is for your general existence, for your sovereignty. Stop broadcasting your intentions. Stop telling people your plans. Stop posting your every move. A black box in engineering is a system where you can see the input and the output, but you cannot see the internal workings. Be a black box. Let them see the results. Never let them see the process. When you are silent about your goals, you retain the kinetic energy of the intention. When you talk about your goals, your brain releases dopamine as if you have already achieved them. This kills your drive. This is a biological fact. Talking is a cheap substitute for doing. Keep the hunger inside. Let the silence build the pressure. Let the pressure drive the piston. Let the piston drive the machine. Move in the dark, and only step into the light when the work is done. And even then, say nothing. Let the work speak. Mystery is a component of power. If they know everything about you, they can predict you. If they can predict you, they can control you. Be unpredictable. Be a ghost in the machine. Protocol 5. The Socratic mirror. This is for when you are forced to speak, when silence is not an option, when they demand an answer. You do not give a statement. You give a question. You turn the mirror back on them. If they insult you, do not defend yourself. Ask them, what is your intention with that statement? If they make an unreasonable demand, ask them, how am I supposed to do that? Put the burden of proof back on them. Force them to explain their logic. Usually, they have no logic. They only have emotion. By asking questions, you force them to engage their prefrontal cortex. You force them to think, which is painful for them. They will tire out. They will retreat. You have not fought them. You have simply held up a mirror, and they have defeated themselves. You are now rewritten. You are no longer the frightened child hiding in the corner. You are the architect in the shadows. You understand that silence is not empty. It is full of answers. It is full of power. It is the canvas upon which the world paints its truth. When you walk into a room now, you will carry a different gravity. People will feel it. They will respect it. They will fear it. Not because you are mean, but because you are sovereign. Because you are holding the keys to your own reality. You are the eye of the storm. The chaos spins around you, but it does not touch you. You are the void, and the void cannot be broken. The scariest person is not the one with the biggest gun. It is the one who does not need a gun, because they are the weapon. Walk in silence. Strike in silence. Win in silence. Do not let the world corrupt your hardware. Do not let the noise infect your software. Stay in the watchtower. Observe the madness, but do not become it. You are the evolution. You are the apex. Let them scream. Let them roar. Let them burn themselves out. You will be there when the dust settles. Standing tall. Standing silent. Standing victorious. We are Mind Ministry, and we are watching.